For now, this message is not for analyze. It is only to listen and share. Especially, it is made for those with the mental toughness and the critical thinkers. So, but we need to put it here. Just sharing.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you, Nigerians.
Okay, nice to have you. The Nnamdi Kanu issue there's been a lot of discussion of late, and it's popping up in the news here and there. Is that any reason to suggest that we are inching closer to his release?
Yes, of course. I want to start by saying that Nnamdi Kanu never begged for settlement, because in that there is no charge against him, in quotes. But after revealing some facts, after revealing some circumstances and some happenings, and in line with the Supreme Court's admonition in the judgment, the Supreme Court advised that this matter can be settled through political means. Also, in exercising her right under Section 17 of Federal High Court Act, the judge also advised that we can initiate the settlement. So we advised our client in line with that, considering the fact that on his own, IPOB is a human rights organization fighting for self-determination. Now, taking advantage of the fact that he has not been around, some people have decided to use the name to do some other things. And if you recall, that was in February when I traveled to Europe. So he instructed that I should try to see Simon Ekpa.
Who's in Finland, I think it was.
Yes, Finland, that I should go to Finland to see Simon Ekpa, and I should advise him. You know, remember that he has written with his handwriting. So Simon Ekpa said he wrote that thing with AK-47 on his head, that you can only believe if Nnamdi Kanu is out. So after my program, I contacted him. I said, please, I want to come and see you. How do I get across to you? He said, where am I? I said, I'm in Germany. He said, okay, that I should go to Belgium and wait for him. I traveled to Belgium. I waited for him for 2 days. He said, let us talk on phone. I said, now, your leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, whom you called your leader, said that he's not happy with you. I marshal out some points. Paramount among them is the economy in the Southeast in particular, and Nigeria as a whole, and the killings. So he said he disagreed with me, that Nnamdi Kanu did not send me, that I fabricated this story. So now I came back, I visited Nnamdi Kanu. I said, the young man said, except we are out, that's when he will believe you. So, and some other issues, going also by what the court has hinted, let it not be as if we don't want peace. Then also, Nnamdi Kanu also revealed that he will not get justice in Nigerian court. Yes, I left him yesterday around, I think around after 5. He has never missed words in saying that. He said that he will never get justice in Nigerian court. 2, that if Nigerian court even granted him and release him, the federal government of Nigeria will disobey. They have done it the first one, they have done it the second one, they have done it the third one. So that he has lost confidence in Nigerian judiciary. You are asking me the reasons why he decided to go in this manner. So also the killings in the Southeast is one of the things that is even breaking him down, because he only, he has no access to radio, no telephone, no news, no newspaper, no television. So we only visit him, tell him the happenings that is going around, and the thing is really affecting him. Not even his incarceration, because freedom You don't get freedom on a platter of gold. Even the America you are enjoying today, UK you are enjoying today, people fought for it, people died for it, people suffered for it, even South Africa. And if you watch those freedom fighters, none of them spend anything less than 20 years incarceration. That one is not even bothering him, because these are the hazard. These are the issues you see in fighting for rights. So liberty is not something that you get on a platter of gold. Then another one is also the elders, the religious leaders, the traditional rulers, those that meant well for this country, those that discovered that anything that is affecting South is also affecting Nigeria. And they said, let us go for this. So with the combined effects of all this, we advised him, and he considered it, that let's give it a trial. So that one is where we are today. Then the question there is that federal government, are they ready to? Are you, because I learned that they say
that's actually the question I would have liked to put to you. I mean, one, you say, of course, the out of court settlement as recommended by the judge
on this,
is a good idea. Yes. Now, asking you, do you think the federal government is ready?
That one, I'm not with them. I'm not with the system. If I should use some of our colleagues, they said, Maxwell, I cannot participate with you people. You know, I am with the system. I am not with the system. I don't know whether they will agree. But because I'm speaking for Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
I have his authority to speak as his lawyer. So when somebody said Nnamdi Kanu is ready to accept all conditions, any condition, you cannot ask Nnamdi Kanu to cut one of his hand as a condition for his release. He will not agree. You cannot ask Nnamdi Kanu to remove that made him a human being. What is that? Your fundamental right. Right to talk, right to move, right to express your opinion, right to exercise your right as a human being, as enshrined in the Constitution. So when you're acting Nnamdi Kanu to remove it, so as to release him. So if you remove all these things and you now release him, he's no longer a human being. He is now an animal. Because one of the things that distinguishes between us and animal is that our right. You can kill your fowl anyhow. You cannot kill a human being anyhow. So you can tie your dog with chain. You can't tie a human being with chain.
Are you saying these conditions have not been stipulated? I'm sure these conditions, what they're talking about, will be stipulated. I mean, cutting his arm off and things like that, I don't think we're right.
No, I'm just giving instances because when somebody said he is ready to accept any condition, of course, it's strong. It's a very strong. So it's uncalled for. Personally, there are some conditions they will give him. I will advise him not to take it. On a very serious note, even as a human being, there are some things that will ask me to say, just like as I'm saying it now, because there are some things that are happening in our judiciary. I'm a lawyer, and they said that we should not be talking. Hey, if you not talk, they will not allow you. They will not give you SAN. They will not give you all those privileges. Must I be a lawyer for me to leave? I don't need to be a lawyer. Are you a lawyer? Are you not leaving? If they want to take their license, so be it. I have some other things to do. I'm an academia, I'm a consultant, I'm a researcher, I'm a farmer, I'm a businessman, for Christ's sake. But we must, if you watch now, nobody's speaking. Apart from my very self, Chidod Kanu, Elisaba Koba, Joseph, and a few others. And nobody is talking. You will see something, you turn it upside down. You were talking about Nigerian judiciary.
Yes.
Nnamdi Kanu told you that he lost confidence in Nigerian judiciary. Why? Court of appeal. I'm not talking about upper area court. I'm not talking about customary court in my community, Amuzi. I'm not talking about Sharia court. I'm talking about court of appeal judgment and ordered that Nnamdi Kanu should be released immediately. And no other court should try him because of extraordinary rendition. That judgment was given in 2022. 13th December, thereabout. The federal government, through their agent, DSSS, said that they will never obey the court judgment. They held Nnamdi Kanu for close to 2 weeks before they finally said, okay, let's go and file a motion for stay of execution. In the same court of appeal accepted it under 2 weeks. they granted the stay. This is the first in the history of Nigeria that somebody in a criminal jurisdiction, jurisprudence, that somebody, you grant a stay of execution. The same court of appeal that gave the judgment. You did not even ask, have you complied with my order? You are in default of my order. You kept somebody that I ordered. Then you now file stay of execution. And the filing stay of execution, for you to file stay of execution, even in civil matter, there must be, it's not automatic, there must be a procedure. The procedure is that, one, you are ready to go with that appeal. As at the time they filed that stay of execution, there was no, what do you call it, brief of argument. They just granted it because it's Nnamdi Kanu. So we are looking at all these things, and we believe that on the side of peace, because if you are going by the way this matter is being handled, we have been advising, we have been talking to people, we have been saying, no, let us follow this thing. We have been encouraging him, let us give it a trial. But as a human being, if you watch what happened the last time we went to court, he started arguing his matter because he felt that we are not doing what we are supposed to do. I'm a lawyer, I know the procedure. The procedure is that I'm expected to follow the law. But he felt that this is injustice.
So he abandoned you, was going about his argument himself.
Even when we are trying to call him to order in the court, he refused. He refused. He was talking. He was even telling the learner sake, Awumulo Ese and the chairman body of benchers. He said that you are one of the people that is causing trouble in this country. Because of Nnamdi Kanu, you allow Nigerian judiciary to be turned upside down. You turn Nigerian law upside down. Because of Nnamdi Kanu, must you destroy Nigeria? Because of Nnamdi Kanu. After Nnamdi Kanu, we still have this country. So these are the issues. And we are not saying this thing. Now, we are talking about peace. How will you achieve peace?
When we say peace, what do you mean?
I mean peace in the country.
Because there's a bigger ramification of peace. Yes. There's peace in the matter, peace in the southeast.
Peace in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because one of the features of the renewed hope agenda of the present government is actualizing peace. And now the Kanu have how many judgments? Apart from the foreign ones, 2 judgments. 1, Federal High Court. 2, High Court. That order that you should. And awarded cost. Have you complied with that? The answer is no. Now, Showore, you discontinue his own matter. The president of Mieti Allah, you discontinue with his own matter. But in the Kanu that have judgment, even African Union has declared that his arrest, detention is unlawful. United Nations Human Rights Organization also declare his arrest and detention unlawful, unconstitutional. You decided to keep him because he's from Igbo. He's from Southeast. Of course, except we are not ready to tell ourselves the truth. Had it been that Nnamdi Kanu is from another tribe.
So you're saying there's prejudice?
Yes, of course now. That is the naked truth. You do not invite me here to come and mince words. Because everybody's seeing it. But I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. Who will talk? Who will talk? Because it's from, and you feel that Igbos are docile in nature. You can do whatever thing you like and get away with it. Because if it's other tribe and you keep that, you know what will be happening in this country by now. But you feel that an Igbo man is interested in his business of buying and selling. He's not interested to fight for his right. Somebody that is fighting for his right of self-determination. What gave rise to that? It's not for you to address it. It's not for you to address it. You never addressed it. Then the person that said that we should give him president, we gave him president. He destroyed the country for 8 years. He's the person that caused this trouble. I'm talking about President Buhari. He caused this trouble, and now he left. He's now in Daura. Then you a Democrat. I, as a person, as a student, I work with Tinubu as a student during Nadeko. Then we felt that you should come and look at all these things. Even the Attorney General, everybody know what he stands for. But up to now, nothing. It's like, yes, you told us that you're going to continue from where you stopped. We thought that you're joking, but everything is playing out. So what we are now saying is that now that people, the Senate, the House of Rep, the religious leaders has called for this thing, it's a very simple thing. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Let us have peace. Because it can be. Remember that those of them that are saying, is Igbo. If you go to Court of Appeal, go to Court of Appeal, Oka. Go to Court of Appeal, all those in the southeast. The people that are there, are they not from other tribe, Federal High Court, National Industrial Court. I'm talking about all those judges. So you are not even considering them. There are some police officers that are not from Southeast that are working in that place. In the whole of Southeast now, you hardly see any police officer with uniform. Look at the other day, the soldiers were something that is avoidable. And everybody knows that Nnamdi Kanu never committed any crime. He's agitating. It is his right. You can't stop him. If you feel that what he's doing, he can allow him. If he merits the criteria for being given a country of his own, so be it.
Okay, Max, let me allow you to take a breath for a little while. Now, what do you make of the intervention of the Southeast senators, which was given wide publicity during the week, and their meeting with the Attorney General of the Federation calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release?
Anyway, well, to me it's belated, but I can say good morning to them now that they have woke up. So the president should listen to them. The Attorney General should listen to them. Federal House of Representatives, because they have used
It's belated while Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention.
Yes, now this is, they would have started it earlier before now. Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to be in detention. What is the offense? Have you seen the charge? How many amendments? We are talking about over 11 amendments in a charge. Ask any lawyer. Have you ever witnessed this thing before? Immediately they bring a charge, you file a notice of preliminary objection. They withdraw to amend. They said that Nnamdi Kanu was speaking from London. That amounts to terrorism. We brought a preliminary objection. They amend and remove London. They did not even now state where he's speaking from. So the point we are making is that I'm not saying it because I'm from Southeast. When what's the name? Asadidi Kubo was in detention, I appeared. I gave solidarity appearance. When Sheore, his own was going on, I followed up. So what we are now saying is that don't destroy it. Okay, you just wake up, Amalami, simply because we want to clamp down IPOB. An association, you need to go and see these people where they are having meeting. Anytime they are having meeting in Paris, the one I witnessed, the government normally give them coverage. Come and see men. I'm talking about men, professors, engineers, medical doctors, reverend fathers, pastors. They are registered in all this organization. And your own, you now declare it a terrorist organization. My brother, I ask you this question. You call your male children armed robbers. You call your female children prostitutes. And you want people to come to your family to marry. Listen, let me tell you, we are just deceiving ourselves. No country will come. We say that you are traveling to weigh foreign investors. Who is that stupid person that will come and invest his money in a place that you have a terrorist group? No. What will bring foreign investors? Everybody's watching. They have information of what is happening in Nigeria more than you that is living here. Ask them outside. They follow up. Most of the times, when they call you, they will be even giving you information. Somebody will call you from US, will be telling you what is happening in Asokro, where you are working. So they follow events. So I'm traveling. Let us get private jet so that it will give Nigeria prestige. Who told you that nonsense? That when you get a big car, you.
Max, can we be a bit temperate with the language, please, if you don't mind?
What I'm saying is that in your house now, your children, no food, no clothes. You are now moving with Land Cruiser Jeep. Nobody will take it serious. In fact, people will be laughing at you. So the point I'm making is that get all these things. Let us have security in the country. Let us have a good economy. Allow people to exercise their freedom. People will come. Listen, let me tell you, nobody. Enforcement of fundamental rights is a very important issue. That's why both United Nations Charter, African Charter, Constitution, they don't joke with it. Immediately you find enforcement of fundamental rights in court. A judge that know why, not all this, most of all these ones we are seeing, he will give it.
You talked about security. You talked about security. Security in the Southeast, I guess, is one of the key planks that moving forward in the Nnamdi Kanu case is all about. What's the situation? No, let's be specific with the Southeast.
Yes. Do you know why I say Nigeria? in Osu, in
No,
Olu.
can we talk about the southeast, please?
Osu is in the southeast now.
Okay.
In Olu.
Okay.
Osu.
I thought you said Osun. Really.
No.
Sorry.
There is no youth there now.
Okay.
Where are they? Some are in Abuja. Thereby giving Abuja more pressure. I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying. So if you release Nnamdi Kanu, he will address this issue. Because anyone said, I'm agitating because of Nnamdi Kanu. I'm agitating because of Nnamdi Kanu. Now I ask you, had it been that Nnamdi Kanu maybe was released and they addressed all these issues, all those military men, maybe they would have been alive. I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying. The judge that was, no judge is sitting, let me just use my state. We have, in MBC, we have 3 courts. None of them is sitting. All of them are sitting over now. Are you seeing the implication? So if you are a company in Southeast now and you have a matter, so most of them, they are now giving to 2027 because you have to wait, let the judge finish. They will give their own matter by 4 or something like that, while other courts are there. So what we are saying is that when you release Nnamdi Kanu, let's start from there. The elders, of course, he's a human being. In the course of his agitation, he must have made 1 or 2 mistakes. But you learn on a continual process.
Absolutely.
By now, when all these religious leaders, all these traditional rulers will now call him, they said, no, you don't do it in this way. Because if you have a good case and challenge from a wrong angle, people will get you. If you want to agitate, go ahead and agitate. Then federal government, the other, what's the name, that military man that destroyed the army, that came with Operation Python dance, the one, Brutal, that brought Operation Python dance. Had it been that we have this one now, because this particular chief of army staff, from what I've been observing, is like this one is more civilized, more educated. He knows what he's doing. Because had it been that he did not go with Operation Python dance, all these things wouldn't have come up.
Okay, let me come in here, Maxwell, because I hear you talk extensively about human rights. You know, you also talked about your experience when you traveled with, Simon Ekpa, amongst others. But I'm looking at the larger implication of this, in the larger scale. One, the judiciary and how they downplay the importance of human rights with this kind of cases. I mean, I remember the El Zakzaki Ibrahim and his wife in what they say is protective custody, even after being acquitted by the courts. And now we have this Nnamdi Kanu case. What is the effect of this on the larger human rights, community in Nigeria?
That is where I have an issue with the Supreme Court judges. The Supreme Court judges, in that judgment, agreed that Nnamdi Kanu's right was violated. They condemned the actions of the army. I have the judgment here. I will drop it with you. You read the judgment very well. Then, and agree that the court ought not have revoked his bail because he never jumped bail. In all these things, you said that let him go and face trial. Why did you make consequential order ordering for his release? Now, when we are talking about enforcement of fundamental rights, the worst thing that can ever happen to somebody is when you beat a child and you ask a child not to cry. When somebody can do you anything, but when it comes to your own rights, don't talk, don't move. They tie you in one place. Even if it's your father, you will disobey. That right is very, very fundamental. If you watch what even God even knew that Adam committed that offense. But he first of all give them that fair hearing. Adam, where are you? Are you telling me that God don't know where Adam was? He gave the fair hearing. So when you are talking about somebody fighting for his right and you are dragging him, okay, why is Nnamdi Kanu the leader? Anybody who's still telling you, any Igbo who is telling you that you don't have respect for Nnamdi Kanu is deceiving you. Any Igbo who tell you that he don't have regard for IPOB is deceiving you. We are all loyal to him. It's because of those of us. I know how many SAN that call me from Igbo. Mas, do I'm like this, do I'm like this. Mas, come, they will be giving you. Come out, they say, no, I don't want to come out. We are praying for you people. I hear them saying, because Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that was speaking for them. Nnamdi Kanu was the only person that was complaining, shouting. So since you don't want us to be the president, you feel that we are not good to be this. You have do your appointment, you don't want other us to be on our own now. I hear them say, you cannot say that I'm with you. Look at the kind of appointment. I took the president. We are in court. The matter is even coming up, I think, on Monday. For lopsided appointment. I marshal it out. You don't do this kind of thing. You said that you are in one Nigeria. That somebody fight for liberation of his people. And you said, okay, let us come together. 3R. Reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. Since that time up to now, nothing happened. Any government that came, they will silence the people of Southeast. Everybody. And anybody who is in this country who is saying that the people of Southeast are not being marginalized, will not make heaven. That person is lying. It's obvious. Where is this hatred coming from? Buhari came here, he was showing his own. He was even speaking his own. And we thought that Tinubu is a Democrat. Who is even marrying from Igbo? The wife is from Delta. They are Igbos. Forget about what they are claiming. They are Igbos. You can't tell me that you are not Igbo, you are answering Emeka. And instead of you to look at all these things and consider it, and they are still following thereby causing trouble. After the worst is not 8 years, you will go, another president will come. So what we are saying is that take the advice of those that are mate, those that are senior, those that are more educated than you, those that have seen it before you. Take their advice. Forget about all those people that are running around. I continue to say it. If you are the president, those who are criticizing you, that's the people you take serious. Not all those people that are saying if you do good, they clap for you. They are looking for contracts. They are looking for something that they will put in their pocket. Of course now, if like now, this thing we are talking about President Tinubu, we are speaking it because we want him to succeed. I'm not here to pencil West. You are not doing well. You are not doing well. We talk about this issue of giving your wife 1.5 billion naira. I challenge it. Abab, approve it. Abbas, approve it. First lady, under what constitution? Under what law? Are you giving First lady 1.5 million naira to go and maintain office and car? What of my own NGO? Who will give me? So we talk about that one. We talk about you, a lopsided appointment. Anytime we complain, you watch it, review what we are saying. Most of the times, when we file action against you, you look at it, you correct it, you withdraw it, you move ahead. Because if you rule well, you take the glory. If you do not rule well, we'll be complaining to you as we are complaining to Buhari. Buhari cannot go to any place and make any comment. He violated people's rights. He did not rule well. He allowed his government to be looted. You know, a lot of things.
Maxwell, talking about ruling well, because I hear you, and I hear that you say good morning to the Southeast leaders and the stakeholders who have awoken from their slumber. But just going beyond Nnamdi Kanu's release, whether conditional or not, is the call to the Southeast leaders, especially the governors, not to also look inwards, to also rule well and create the enabling environment. Because beyond peace, you cannot have peace without, you know, the enabling environment, and that is the key strategy to good governance.
You see, when Nnamdi Kanu came, they know that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting a just cause. But their problem is that this small boy is coming to take over being the leaders of Southeast. That's where they started attacking Nnamdi Kanu.
When you say they, who are you?
I'm talking about the Southeast leaders. Apart from a few of them, somebody like Okwadike and Belated that said, guy, this guy is our leader. If he's not our leader, if I come out in my place in Kulobe, how many people will follow me? But if my people of Kulobe hear that Nnamdi Kanu is coming to Kulobe will be shut down, then who is the leader? That is the true fact. Now that they have realized it, the governor of Ebonyi, the governor of Abia, the governor of Anambra, they have realized it and made together and said, no, there is every need for us to. This is our son. Are you know what I'm saying? Bring him back. All those areas that he was not doing well, correct it. You said that he's insulting you. Nobody's encouraging Nnamdi Kanu to insult elders. But what is that you are doing? What is that he's speaking? Because when they are talking about, look at how we are talking about this thing. You said, okay, restructuring. You said, okay, good. If they give you restructuring, you people are the leaders. Let's drop this agitation. You said, no, you must drop agitation. Only for you to go back. You go to me now, have meeting. Where they promised you another ministerialist. And the thing was decoded. How do you earn his respect? So now that they have met, they issue a communique that they're going to see the president. Let them go and see the president. Let the president release Nnamdi Kanu to you people. You people will have a meeting. What is that we are complaining? What is that we are complaining? Of course, we are from Southeast. Going by our land, this and our numbers, that place may not contain us. Nigeria may still be the best. But when you begin to show me that I don't belong to this country, I will agitate. I will agitate. You want to do judges. You forge your own list. It's only your own people that can be in the bench. You want to give a point, you go and see what is happening in the CBN. You chase other people out, you bring your own people. This is what Buhari was doing. Go and see in any place. It's only your own people. That's the only people that can do it. Other people, they cannot.
Well, Max, it looks like we can go on and there's so much to talk about.
So what you are saying, what you are
so
now
you just
saying,
have to summarize in about 10, 15 seconds.
Yes, what we are now saying is that Nnamdi Kanu never begged for settlement out of court.
Okay.
He never begged. Rather, we have initiated it. And we also let him see the reasons why we should go for that. If it will work out, we are believing that it will work out. Because of this, because of this, because of this, because of this, on our own side. On his own side, he also said because of this, because of this. Paramount, the most important aspect of it is for security, for life, for stability in the Southeast.
All right, I guess we're going to just have to leave it just like that. Maxwell Okpara is the lawyer to the detained IPOB leader.
You're welcome, Maxwell.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you, Nigerians.
Okay, nice to have you.
Udo, la volume. So Biafrans, you can see the news. It is not made to analyze for now. And this message is just for the critical thinkers. It is made for the critical thinkers, just for the critical thinkers, those who understand what is going on. Then you can see the news. Economic hardship. Nigeria have been destroyed under PM, and the prophecy has been fulfilled. Prophecy has been fulfilled. Prophecy has been automatically fulfilled. Nigeria is in the list. Nigeria joins Somalia, other countries on the list of a hunger host, likely. You understand now. So this is the news we come to show you. This is the news we come to show you so that you will understand from where you are coming and where you are going to. Try to get it very, very well. This message is for the critical thinkers, those that have mental toughness and the mental capability. PM say we shouldn't go and analyze anything, but if we analyze it, you will get it right. And the reason we play it here is for you to think. Just think of anything, then you will see the title. Igodomigodo is the key to the freedom. Then if you understand, it is up to you. If you don't understand, it is also up to you. Then there is something he said here before we close. There's something he said here before we close. Don't go away, please. You know, you have to justify some things before anything. I cannot justify it now, so. This is exactly what is happening everywhere. Yes. Yeah. Yes, hashtag. Everywhere we are making the history and setting the record straight to everybody in this world. So, Biafrans, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We are turning back again for the ones we can analyze. Thank you.